What's up guys, today we look at the problem of valid parentheses. So, given a string S containing just the characters of parentheses, determine if the input string is valid. What is a valid input string? The open brackets must be closed by the same type of brackets, and the open brackets must be closed in the correct order. Let's look. Open, close, same type, same order. Open, close, open, close, open, close, same type, same order. Open and close by different type, not good. Open and close by the different type, not good. Different order, different type. Open, close, same order, same type, okay. So when we look at this problem, we see, let's increase this a little bit, okay. When we look at this problem, what we see is that we have a string problem, which means we should be aware of the character, char, string, index of, and perhaps to char array function of the string. Okay. Now when we compare the parentheses, okay, when we compare them, then when we see that this one, this closing parentheses, is not following the rule of the questions, where do we look? We don't look at this character, we look at the latest one. And when we said that we look at the latest character, this means we need to immediately, latest, mean we should think about the stack. Okay, this is another pattern. If you say the word latest, you should think about the stack. Think at least about it. We could of course use a list, but we would look at the latest character. So with this in our mind, we begin to actually solve the question. So let's loop the string. Okay, another pattern. Loop the string. So we have all these patterns. So we start by looping the string. Almost always in all these problems we need to loop something. So we have a character that we loop over the string. Array. Alright. Now, if this character is simply one of the opening braces, nothing to check, we just add it, right? So if C is either this or C is the other opening brackets, or C is the curly braced opening brackets, just add it to the stack. Stack.add or push C and continue to the next character. Let's define the stack. So we have it, stack of character. Stack is new stack. Alright. So now that we have pushed the C, what happens if it's not one of these? If it's not one of these, then we are here, right? If we are here in one of the closing brackets and the stack is empty, then we are closing something which was not opened. So if stack is empty, if stack is empty, immediately turn false. If we are here, then the stack is not empty. Stack is not empty and we have a closing bracket, so we need to compare the current character to the latest. Let's get the latest character from the stack. Stack.pick latest. Let's call it latest. Let's compare. So if latest is an opening rounded, then we expect the C, and C is not closing, then this is not good, right? So we can do it like this. If return false. If latest is opening square brackets and C is not close square brackets, then return false. If latest is opening curly brackets and the current one is not closing curly brackets, then return false. If it did match, then we're here. Match, match. We have a match. What do? We remove the latest item from the stack. We have match. So let's remove it. Stack.pop. And we continue. Let's see. Okay, if the latest, and we scan it, and if we finished basically scanning everything, all the string, then everything is fine. We should just return true. So it was a little bit verbose here, but I think it's more clear, because we first check if we have something opening, push it into the stack. If we are empty and closing, we are not okay. And if the latest opening is not like the current closing, then we are not okay. Otherwise, just remove the latest item from the stack. Let's check it. I'm sure I'll have problems. I'm just running it now. Okay, latest. Latest is like this with this. Okay, looks good, looks good, looks good. Let's submit it. Wrong answer. When is the wrong answer? For an opening square brackets, we just returned a true. Okay, we didn't even check. So actually, we need to return if the stack is empty, because the stack might have only opening stuff is empty. Right. The stack might have only opening stuff, and in this case, it would not be okay. So you see, we just pushed things to the stack, pushed, and we return true. But however, if we finish all this loop and we have something in the stack, then it's actually false. So we should verify at the end that the stack is empty. Let's try this again. Looks good, looks good. So this was the validate parentheses stack problems. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know what you think. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.